It's my last day in Orlando and I am at Lake Eo Park. Hi, I'm Will. I spent my 20s living in a boring area with not much to do. And so I decided to pack up and travel the world through Airbnbs while working a remote job. I was willing to do whatever it took to live a more fulfilling and enriching life. Join me on my adventure, turmoils, trials, and tribulations. Even though it's raining hard, I could not let this day just go to waste. So I ended up going outside with an umbrella and don't like being cooped up in my room all day. And sometimes I got to put in some work to get out of the house. In this case, I had to do some driving on highways and had to pay for parking. Not too bad. It only cost like $2 for 2 hours. But here I am and I'm enjoying it. You know, it's crazy that I was all the way up north in New York City not long ago. This park adventure was iconic because I remember for many years walking the same rinky-dinky lake park where I lived, and I just kept wishing that, you know, one day I could just walk something different, because I walked that park, who knows, over 100 times, and I was just so bored of it. And finally, what I thought was at one point near impossible or too far out was here. I was walking this new exciting park that was a bit cooler. I mean, it has black swans, for goodness sake. I've never seen a black swan. This lake park is probably one of the better ones I've ever experienced in my life. The palm trees, the swans here, it's beautiful. And for someone who's mostly grown up in an area with relatively crappier parks, I mean, I'm talking, there was one I went to in Baltimore that was just like a lot of buildings, rust on the walls, plenty of people running around, but like, you know, pretty deteriorated pools and basketball courts. I mean, this is one of the nicer ones. To be blessed to just experience this and at least have that contrast, because like if you just grow up kind of spoiled, used to this, you don't have that comparison. This place is beautiful, and I imagine plenty of famous, amazing people have walked these paths. Since it's raining today, there's barely that many people out and about. And it's just like Washington Square Park in a way, where who knows how many inspiring, incredible people have walked these same paths before me. I think, yeah, I had a moment where I had to kind of push back my negative thoughts and just enjoy the scenery. Because, you know, part of me got to thinking, well, it's nice, but there's barely any hot girls here. It's too empty. Maybe this isn't the city for me, and that's just negative self-talk that you gotta let go of and just enjoy the scenery, man. Just enjoy it. This rock came from the east coast of Taiwan, 1,600 meters in the air on a mountain. It was transported to Orlando as a, I guess, gesture of friendship between the two cities. Pretty cool that this came from that far away. Major undertaking.